Hello and welcome. This is my next episode of my Final Fantasy series. Um, we are 99 and we already unlocked the weapon skill merit thing for this, so we can put any points in there. But I decided on what weapon I'm going to do for the end game weapon. I'm gonna end up grabbing the dagger, and I will have to kill lottery spawn NMs, or notorious monsters, in order to progress to there. So you gotta talk to this Maggie and Moople here. It's floating above a bench. I don't know why he has a bench under him, but that's irrelevant. And then after that, you click the chest on the left, which I believe was the splintery chest. And I'm going to pick up, I think it's the peeler? Yeah. Thief, Bard, and Dancer can use it. 75. You trade it to the Maggie and Moogle here. And take the first trial, which I will update you as I do these. So, right now, I'm just showing you like how to get the weapon started, and then how to go through the steps to start the trial, so you can go and kill the NMs or the specific amount of creatures depending on what trial you go through. So, get that started. I think it said I have to kill 3 Nakus weapons. Is that what it said? Yeah, nostrous weapons. I have to kill 3 of those, and they're in the inner Hatoto ruins, which is interesting. But that's gonna be a little bit later. So right now I'm gonna go do the Darkness Rising mission, which is 5-1. I think it's a prerequisite for the rank 6 mission, or the one to give you rank 6, which is Zarkbrod Land of Truth, where you kill the Shadow Lord. So I have to head over to the Metalworks, and I have to talk to Naji, and you should get a key item, and then you can progress to the next step. So I'll see you once I get there, and we will go to the next step. We are over here to Naji now, and we are going to talk to him. We should get a cutscene. Just spam through this, and I will show you where you have to go in Fayan. What one is it? Fargandi, that's what it is. So, you have to go all the way up here to the northeast corner of Bostang Glacier, and for some reason my map wants to zoom out slow. So where this blinking book is where the outpost warp will bring you, and you just run south down that, and then northeast along the ledge, then down the ramp, then south, then east, then north, follow that path all the way up until you get to the big giant building there, and then I will see you in the Fayen area. Alright, so entered Fayen, and I'm getting a cutscene. Should get a cutscene, yeah. Okay. So, get the cutscene, and then after that, we have to end up going to the BCNM burning circle thing and fight a necromancer, or not necromancer, skeleton, called Archlich something. Alright, and somebody else is here, which is interesting. So on the far east side in the middle, you'll see where that crystal is. That's where you have to get to. Make sure you grab the home point crystal, so that way you can teleport back here. But you'll enter where it says Bostang Glacier right above the arrow. Then you just have to make your way all the way over there. I think you can go through the middle here, but I'm not 100% certain. So be very careful. But I do know right here on this eastern part, where this little line is, so after you come from the middle, make the first right, and then go left, and then stick to the right side, and you'll be right there. And then that should bring you to here. And I will go inside and start the fight, and I will see you once I summon my trusts. But the fight name is... I don't remember. I think it's Darkness Rising. I think that's what it would be called. That would make sense. Come on. A rank 5 mission is the name of it. So, let's go in here and summon our people, and we will crush this skeleton. All my fellow friends are summoned, and we will start slaughtering this skeleton. That's him right there. He's a summoner, or not summoner, he summons skeletons, but he's a black mage, I believe, or red mage. I forget which one. I think he uses monofont, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. It's either monofont or he uses chain spell, but that would obviously determine which one he is. But yeah, pretty easy. At 75, this is probably a difficult fight, but 99 with 117 gear, this fight is just a cakewalk, as you can see. Probably didn't need any of these trusts, but always like to make the fight easier. And you get a cutscene, you should get a key item. I think it's another seal. And then after that, you return to Azure, and that should be the end of the mission. We are back here to Naji to turn in the mission. Get a cutscene, talk to these guys. Once you finish talking to them, you should get the mission complete. It's Volker! Hi, Volker! Alright. That's the end of that mission. And now, in order to start the next mission, this Archipart of Truth, we have to turn in some crystals, and... whoops, wrong button. Sorry, I accidentally opened up my, my sound thing. We have to trade 2 crystals, and we have to talk to the gate guard, and accept the mission, and then speak to the president guy. So, I'll see you once I grab that, come back to talk to President Karst. Almost called him Karst. So, one sec. We're back here to the President's office area. Enter the President's office, so we have to talk to Karst. We should get a cutscene, and he'll tell us to go to the throne room within Castles of All Keep, which is through Zarkapard. And yeah, that'll be fun. We are out here in Zarkapard. To the far west we have to go, and I will mark it real quick. So right over here about is where the entrance to the castle is, which is where we have to go. Don't forget to grab the telepoint crystal, just pretty much north of the outpost, and slightly west, and then there's the cavernous moss slightly northeast of where we are now. And yeah, other than that, we just have to head straight to the west and make our way to Castles of All Keep. And I will see you there momentarily, and I will tell you where we have to go after that. So as soon as you enter Castles of All Baileys, just to the left after you get past this goblin here, there's a book, which is the survival guide, so you can teleport here. That goblin is to exchange, I think, dynamis currency? No, maybe not. But you trade him items, and he'll upgrade your gear for the relic items for like the weapons. So there's that. As far as I know, nothing should aggro me down here. But anywho, these 2 markers I have, you have to go along the right side. You'll see when I get there, but there's steps going down, and you just follow that on the right or the left side of the gate in the what's like a waterway or something, and then that'll bring you up, and we will find out which ways we have to go once we get past the gate. I'll see you in a couple seconds. Okay, so these are the stairs I was talking about to go down into what's like a waterway. So I'm on the northwestern corner. Can also do this on the southwest corner, but it'll be a different path than the one I'm taking. So you head down here, you make our way to where I put the marker on my map. You go down the stairs, hook a right, and hug the western wall. And then this should bring you over to the under part of the bridge, as the bridge is right up there. Or, well, not the bridge, but the gate. So now that we're in this area, once my map zone's over, there we go. We are going to head north to the northeast corner, go up the stairs, cross the bridge to the northwest corner, go down the left staircase, come down, and we're going to go east. I'll go over that 1 second. So just follow the way I'm going and should get there pretty simply. Just go up these stairs. You can go up the second set of stairs too, but figure why go up the second one when you're gonna go up the first one anyway. So there's lots of goblins and stuff here. I think they stop aggroing at level 70, but just be careful either way. I would say just check them and see if they read decent challenge or easy prey or anything. If they do, be careful because they could possibly aggro you. But if they say too weak, then you're fine. So over here in the northwestern corner, we're going to head down these northwest stairs here, over near these K-Dovs, right here. And we're going to hook a U-turn doing 180, go down this western wall here, should bring us up, and then we should go to the left, which would be to the east, and then we'll make a quick left underneath the bridge once we get up here. Alright, so here's the little bridge I'm talking about. Hook a left to go under it, then another quick left, then head back to the north. Then we're going to hook a right, and then another right at the first intersection here. So this is a corner, you have to go right. And then right here, where we could either go straight or right. Straight's a dead end, pretty much. There's a bridge there, but couldn't go under that way the first time because there's another thing on the left. So we're going to go left, then turn right, and go up the stairs. Then we're going to hook another right, go through here, and then take this all the way down until we zone into Castles of All Keep, and then we have another puzzle we have to go through. So that's fun. Okay, we are in Castles of All Keep. I'm gonna head to the north, but you could also go to the south. The two markers I have are where you zone to the next map. So I'm gonna go north. You go through this first path on the right, hug the eastern wall until you get past the first gate there, then go west, then north, then west, then north. So I'll show you the path for it. Like I said, you can go south, but it'll be slightly different. But the map is self-explanatory, so shouldn't be difficult to decipher which rooms you have to go through. Yeah. So if you didn't have a map, this would pretty much just be trial and error. But since I have a map, and hopefully you have a map as well, it's just straightforward. So you just follow the way I'm going, and you can get to the next map. And then I will show you what to do with the next map that we get to. You just go up the stairs, all the way to the top of these. Be careful, these things will still aggro. I'm assuming they're probably still level 70 for aggro. So if you're over 70, if you're doing this at 75 plus, you should be fine. As far as I'm aware. Alright, so we're on the next map. Once we came up those stairs before we went through the first gate. So we have to get to the far west here, which will zone us to the next map. So you just follow the pathway. So I went through that first door, which was the only door you could go through, and just head south through that gate. and then south through this gate, and then it should bring you to like a little balcony type thing. For some reason it said I was out of range when I was right next to it, which is weird. So turn right. And then over here, you make a left, and then another right. And there should be another staircase, I think. Unless it's a hallway. Yeah, there's another staircase here. I know there's more enemies in the last room, but I don't know if they're stronger. If they are, just make sure you have sneak and invis ready. Because I don't think the floating eyeball things, I think they're called arms. Or aramans. I don't know. I just call them floating eyes. I don't think anything in here is true sight or true sound unless it's a notorious monster. So you should be fine on that one. To enter the third map, you gotta go straight to that thing in front of us, which is a teleporter. So the thing here is you take the middle teleporter. I forget which room it brings you to, but you just run to the teleporter of that room until it teleports you this way, and then you'll be in map 4. So you have to teleport a total of 4 times. And yeah, I'll see you once we get to the next thing. These things are time-based though, unfortunately. I think it's like every 40 seconds or something, so you actually have to wait a short bit. See? It just pops up when it feels like. So the morbid eyes are a different creature, or a different monster name than the other ones. So it teleported me to the northeast room, and just run out the room to the telepoint thing, and take that teleporter. And then that will bring you to the next room, and you just keep doing that until you get to the new map or the area that doesn't have a teleporter, I think. Actually, no, they all have teleporters. But you should be at a different looking room after the 4th teleport. So just make sure you don't go back and teleport back or jump down or anything. I had swift shoes, but I guess they wore off. So I just wait for this again. Come on. Come on. Why is this one wanting to take a while? Interesting. Alright, I think that was the last teleport. Yep. Nope. Sorry. That was the 3rd teleport. So this will be the last teleport. So you teleport from 3 of the ones up above, and the one in the middle. Well, the one in the middle's first, and then the other 3. And then you should be in a different map type state, which you'll see right here. Change the entire map. Now we're on map 4. And then just run all the way to the west there where the map cuts off. Make sure you grab that home point crystal before you zone, because if you miss it, you'll have to go through all this again in order to get back here. And then we will be in the throne room. So that's fun. And this part's self-explanatory. Map's pretty obvious. So I'll see you guys once we get to the throne room. Okay, so these deadly irises will probably aggro you. They're incredibly easy prey at level 99 with item level 117. So yes, be very careful if you're doing this lower than 99, because chances are they might aggro you. But everything before this area shouldn't really aggro you too much. I think 70 should stop most of them from aggroing you, for the most part. And just zone through this door, and you're in the throne room. And then straight path to the end of this bridge. Then you gotta click on the door, and we will go into the Shadow Lord fight, or the Zarkbard Land of Truth. Alright, so we made it to the throne room door. Click on it just like burning circle thing. And you should get an option to pick your fight. Well, first you get a cutscene. So this guy, every 5 minutes you're taking 1,000 damage, will cause him to switch between melee and magic stance. Oops. So if he's in, I think, melee stance, he won't take damage from physical. And then same with magical, but obviously magical. So, but the good thing is, I think Formless Strikes will bypass that, since that's magical. So I think it'll be pretty nice. Let me summon my trusts real quick. I like using Valenarel, Invincible Shield, and Furious Coffin, and I just alternate between the other ones when I need someone who could do other damages. So in this one I'm going to use Adelheid, because she's a scholar, I think. Yeah, I think she's a scholar from the past. Yep. So, use her, and we're just going to beat this dude up real quick. So in the second phase, he'll spam Implosion, which is very dangerous. So I believe, I don't know if they changed it or not, but I think it used to be if you could do 10,000 damage worth of blocked damage from his immunity thing, it would change his stance. Maybe it's 1,000 damage, I'm not sure. I mean, if it's 1,000 damage, it should have happened after 1 or 2 hits. But yeah, so that's the first phase. Now he's just gonna power up, become self-destructive, and it's gonna throw you right into the second phase now. And then he's probably just gonna sprint at you. Like, ah, I'm gonna kill you. There we go. So he should come right at you now. Yep. And now, if you have a lower level, like probably 75 or lower, you want to be extremely careful here. Obviously, if you're 99 and you have very high trusts, it's not going to really matter. But he uses Implosion, which does some good damage at lower levels. And I think it also has like a knockback effect. But yeah, pretty easy fight. Apparently he wanted to stand back up after falling down. So, that's that. And now we get a cutscene, which is weird that it just cut off like that. No, we don't get cutscene? I'm very distracted by this. It's like, you get a cutscene, you don't get a cutscene. So you get a cutscene. Alright, cool. I think this is with you leaving. Yeah, you'll get a cutscene. Nice. You should get a fragment, I think, from this guy. Alright, and now we head back to President Karst. And we talk to him and we'll finish the rank 6 mission to obtain rank 6. And we will start something else. So, see you in a couple seconds. Ah, now we get the next cutscene once we zone back into Bastok for Rhapsody's Avenidil, I think it was. The missions. Because we needed to kill the Shadow Lord in order to get the next mission cutscene. So, well, there's that one. You just talk to Aurora, I think her name was. So, now we just go back to President Crest and we will complete the mission. We are back here to President Karst. This will complete the mission for rank 6. There's a very good storyline and lore behind all these missions. Rank 6 obtained. I think you also get like 20k gil or something. It's either 20 or 40, I forget which one it is. Nah, it's gotta be 20. Wouldn't make sense for it to be 40. 'Cause I think you get 100k for reaching rank 10. Yeah. It's the crew. Oh, that's rank 6 obtained, a 20k gil. Nice. Let's see what else we can do. We are going to knock out a couple more missions in the Rhapsodies of Vanadil. Most of them are just cutscenes, so pretty much just running back and forth. We have to go to Norg real quick, and we have to click on the oaken door to get that cutscene, and then we have to, I think, head out to Sea Serpent's Grotto to a pond and get another cutscene, so we'll go to the oaken door real quick and we will get the cutscene. Okay, so I entered Norg and I was given an option to start Rise of the Czar cutscene for, I guess, the first mission. So I'll accept the cutscene and I will see you once it's over. Reach the oaken door. So there's a chance for you to get a cutscene for the Rise of the Zealot, since that's the next step for that. But we got the one for the Rhapsodies of Vanadil, so just go through this cutscene real quick, and I will see you once we get to the next step. Now we have to head to Sea Serpent's Grotto at J10, which is the pond, but don't go through the door. Go down the ramp and to the pond, and you should see some question marks, and you should get a cutscene, and we will see you once we get there. So you do not want to go through this door. This is the door that would bring you up to the bridge. You don't want to go on the bridge. So to the left of that, go down here, then to the right. There should be a pond right over here. Yep, right there. Should get a cutscene, I think, with one of those weird creature things, the shadow creature guys, that we seen when we fought that giant whatever it was over in Kufum. Alright, we are in Yatunga Jungle. So this cave right here is where we came from Norg. So just come out the left side here, and there should be a question mark right up here, right there. So you'll get a cutscene, and then you click it again, and I think you should get another cutscene with Seed and Siren. And then when you click it a third time, you should get the avatar thing to spawn. So I'm going to skip over the 2 cutscenes real quick, and then I will start recording once we get to where we can fight her. Alrighty, let us crush this avatar. Oh, apparently I'm going to disconnect. This ain't good. Nope. Okay, apparently I reconnected. That was weird. That usually doesn't happen. So she has a frontal conal charm. So what you want to do is stand on the opposite side of your tank, because if you stand on the same side of your tank, and especially if you're using alter egos, you will have them get desummoned, and that will suck. So also she heals from any wind elemental type stuff, so weapon skills, magic abilities, magic spells, so on and so forth. So I'm just gonna beat her up with this. I'm gonna use Tornado Kick, because I think it'll do good damage. Ooh, she turned around, that scared me. Just wait a second until Vulnerable gains some more hate. There we go. Why are you attacking me? Guess she didn't like my tornado kick. I'm just gonna stand back here for a moment. So that's just a thing that does some damage. was trying not to get hate because I don't want her to turn around and be like, "You're charmed." And just weapon skill finish her off. Yay! So apparently this fight is doable at like 75 and 80s, but yeah, I wasn't going to test that because I don't have the good tanky type jobs like that, and she has charm, which makes it even more difficult. And now we go to the Oaken Door, and that'll be the last mission we do for this one. We've approached the Oaken Door. We get the cutscene, and then we'll get Cypher Z2, and that will be it for me. So, I'll see you once this cutscene's over. So, I forgot to mention this when we killed the Siren. But we got Rhapsodies in Azure from completing that mission, and it gives us 30% more experience and limit points, 30% bonus to Unity accolades, gives us removes lockout on reentry to Dynamis, so you could spam it pretty much as you want. It's still 2-hour cap for being in there, but once you come out, you can go right back in. Salt reduces refresh on the ID tags to 10 minutes instead of, I think it's what, an hour that it used to be or something like that, or a day, I can't remember. Salvage reduces the time between purchasing remnant permits to 1 hour. Earth time instead of game time, in case you're wondering if it's game time. And Azure reduces price of smoldering lamps to 1000 gil, and also reduces lockout on reentry to Azure to 1 hour for Earth time. ZNM, which I've never done, removes maximum amount of soul plates. Senraku, I'm guessing as a person, will accept it in a day, and also 90% reduction in the prices of Sickle Moon Salt and Silver Sea Salt and Cyan Deep Salt. And also it gives additional items for sale by the Courier Moogle in the Three Nations. You get some key items you can purchase from the Courier Moogle. You must be in possession of the previous of the items before you can purchase them. And Seeker's Bottle and Mission key item also must have it. It's pretty nice. The Dynamis, Assault, and Salvage are probably the best ones for now, because those ones let you do the endgame stuff pretty much more. So, lets you do them much more. Anyway, I figured I'd throw that in here so you guys knew what it did instead of just being like, here, we got our Rhapsodies in Azure. That's all it is. Anyway, hopefully you guys make use of that pretty well. Anyway, see you in a sec. Cutscene's over. We got Seed 2, and that is it. So next episode I will probably knock out some more missions. Well, I can't do Rhapsodies and Vanadil, which kind of sucks. I have to progress in, I think, Chains of Promethea to a certain point. But I'll probably end up trying to knock out the whole thing before I continue in that. I will knock out some of the Vastok missions. Probably get to rank 7 next episode. But I'm thinking I might put some monstrosity content in as well. If you guys want to see some monstrosity content in each video, let me know. I will be more than happy to put it in there. It'll probably just be leveling and maybe picking up 1 or 2 of the attribute things. But if you want to see that, let me know in the comments. And yeah, if you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe button, and I shall see you in the next episode. Peace!